Hello Flosstube, my name is Tamara, and in today's video I wanted to show you what I plan to stitch this fall. I will start with the fact that I am not a great planner. No, I am a great planner, but I am not a great planner when we speak about stitching, because this is a hobby. I don't want to be, I don't know, I don't want to follow plans. I don't want to be, how would I say, I want to feel free. So when it's about my hobby, I want to feel free. And of course, I have some plans. I say to myself, for example, I'm going to stitch this and that. But if I change my mind, I just don't stitch one or two things. If I feel that I'm not in the mood to stitch this design, I'm not stitching it, and so on and so forth. Because this is my hobby, and I want to do it like with great pleasure, and not like with the feeling that I have to. So when I'm making some plans that I'm going to stitch this or that, I'm not even writing those plans. It's like in my mind. This time I'm going to try to make such a plan in a video. So I'm not going to write as well, but I'm going to make the plan in the video. So it's my first time. I don't promise that I'm going to follow the plan exactly, and I don't promise that I'm going to stitch everything which I'm showing to you today. So don't judge me. One more thing which I wanted to tell you is that autumn is my favorite season. It has always been since I was in school. I just remember that my colleagues used to ask me, like the teacher, like teacher uses to ask children, which is your favorite season, why do you like that season? I've always, since I remember myself, I was saying that it's autumn, and my colleagues were saying, no, it's not possible that you love autumn, it's not so nice, it's rainy, it's cold, you just like you like autumn because your birthday is in autumn. But when I grew up, I just realized that no, it was not like a childish thing that my birthday is in autumn. I love autumn in every aspect, honestly. I love it when it's early autumn, when it's because I was born and I grew up in a temperate zone, so I had like the kind of long autumn. So in the beginning of the season it's warm, during the day it's even quite warm, and then in the night it's colder. It's the harvest, like in the beginning of water is the harvest time, and there are a lot of pumpkins, and then it's like the yellow, red, brown leaves which are falling from the trees. Again, it's something which I would kill for. So I love it extremely, and I love autumn, like when it's in the end, it's already quite cold, it's windy, and it's raining, like days and days. I don't think that is like depressing. I just love that kind of autumn. It makes me like I don't know, I'm enjoying it. For me it's it's like it's silence, it's peaceful, I cannot explain. I just love autumn. That's the thing. So what I'm going to stitch this autumn, finally I'm going to tell you. I will divide my designs into two, so I'll have like autumn designs, and I'll have as well Halloween designs, because you know that October it has to be dedicated to Halloween. So if we speak about autumn, I have such a design from Mill Hill. I wanted to say just another button. It's from Mill Hill. It's pumpkin patch. It was bought last autumn, but it was already in the end of the season. That's why I decided not to stitch it like quickly, and I left it like to enjoy it this season. So this is one which I hope to stitch in the beginning of the season. I ordered the frame from Mill Hill for this one. I hope it will come intact, and I'm going to frame it like as soon as possible and enjoy it this autumn. Then I'm going to stitch the next home book from Just None. This is with an owl. It's Hootsie home book. this one. Here it is. I don't have the Gentle Art threads. I don't know if I'm going to order them. I'll see. I'm going to see what I'm going to do. And for this one I have a pin, by the way. Oh, sorry. So I have a pin, a matching pin, which I'm going to use. And then the next one is going to be this beautiful lady with grapes. Yes, again a doll, my favorite beloved dolls. It's going to be stitched according to this chart. Here the linen which was used, it's 36th count, because the original doll is very small. I will use a bigger doll, that's why I'm going to use the 32nd or even the 28th count. I didn't decide which fabric I'm going to use. I'll just see what I have in my stash, and if I won't like anything, I'll buy something. I will see. And the threads I'm going to choose again from what I have from other dolls, because I already started having many threads. And the two designs from which I'm going to choose, so I'm not going to use both of, I'm not going to stitch both of them, because it's going to be too much for me. I intend to stitch everything until the mid of November, because from then I'm going to start stitching Christmas designs, so that I would have like 1.5 months for Christmas designs. So this one is from Nimiu. Why autumn? Because I think it's an autumn design. I have everything for this one. I have even olive green linen from Zweigart, and I'm going to stitch on that one. This is a very how to say, recent purchase. This is the Acorn sampler by designed by Sandy Wharton, and it is sold by Cooler Design Studios. I know the preview doesn't look okay, but the ready stitched design, it's marvelous. For this one I need the DMC threads, which I already have, and I need these two cranics, which I already had at home. So I have to decide myself which fabric I'm going to stitch on, if I am going to stitch this one, because it is recommended the antique ivory, but I think I would like a little bit something darker, something like cream. I don't know, I'm going to see, but I want something a little bit darker for this one. And I have two designs which are not, I wouldn't say that they are for autumn, but I have to stitch this one because I want to, let's say, I have plans with them. So I have my last chick from the purple chick from Mill Hill, and as this is the last one, I just wanted to finish it and like put them together and have them already stitched and made, so that I wouldn't leave them for next year or for Christmas time. And the next one is going to be this little nice man. This one, it's from the Russian brand Neocraft, and this one is to be stitched because I want to make a key rack for my keys. I have a growing child who is already taking my keys from everywhere, so that's why I hope that if it's going to be on the wall, he's not going to climb there. So I have such a key rack, and I want to stitch this gentleman and put it in here. I know it's glass here, but I hope I'm going to make it okay, and I hope it's going to fit there, because at least I looked at the size and it should fit. So this is something I have to, because I need. So this one looks like this. It has a little beautiful charm here, and I hope I'm going to manage to stitch it also this autumn. The next designs which I plan to stitch are the Halloween designs, and they are going to be stitched mainly on in October. So this is again a Mill Hill kit. This is this pumpkin. I wanted this kit since last year, and I just bought it this year, and I hope that I'm going to stitch it. I like it very much. Then I'm sure that I'm going to stitch this humbug. You know that this is my humbug year. This is from Just None, and it's a Halloween one, is with pumpkins. Then I have two designs from one is from Just Another Button, the other is from Cricut Collection, both used buttons. So this one with this charming lady, this one is going to be stitched for sure. And I have as fabric, I have Vintage Moco by Zweigart. It's 28th count, but here it's recommended, you see, like here they recommend the 30th count weeks they work Confederate Grey. So far this linen is not in stock from the shops I buy, but they promise that it's going to come soon. That's why I'm still waiting for it, because I want to buy a piece for this work to see if it's okay, and if I'm going to like it a lot, I'm going to stitch this one on the same fabric, because here it's recommended iron under production cappuccino, I think, but or espresso, but I cannot find this one, so this one probably is out of production. If not, I'm going to stitch this one on Vintage Moco for sure, because I saw on Instagram a lot of them being stitched on that fabric, and they are lovely. And I have everything for this one, that's why I want to stitch it. I think it's going to be stitched quickly, because it's a lot of how do I say, cross stitches are stitched with the same color, so it's going to be easy, I hope and I think. And I have one more like Trick or Treat magnet by Mill Hill, but I'm not sure if I'm going to stitch this one. I'm just going to see if I'll have time. If I would like to stitch something small, I'm going to do it. If not, no. So this is it from what I wanted to show you. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my channel, and see you in my next videos. Bye bye.